Hey everyone, this is workout A from the TT Reconstruction program. We're going to start with a couple of bodyweight exercises. First, pull-ups. So overhand grip, slightly wider than the shoulder width apart. Starting from the dead hang there, pull yourself up, slowly lower down, nice and controlled, nice and strong, and up. Now if you can't do pull-ups, what you can do instead are the dumbbell rows. So just a regular dumbbell row, one hand, the leading hand flat there on the bench. There's bracing the bench, back knee bent, dumbbell held at arm's length. Row that dumbbell up, back flat, nice and controlled each way, nice and strong. Basic exercise, but works a lot of the body and it will make sure that you're moving properly. So once you do the reps for one side, you can do all the reps for the other side, obviously. And again, just to be clear, you're going to choose either the dumbbell row or the pull-ups. After that, we're going to go on to an exercise that I've never actually had you do before in the Turbulence Training workouts. Not together anyways, it's a hybrid exercise. It's called the Shelk. Supine hip extension leg curl. So supine just means the position you're in on the ground. Means lying on your back. And then the hip extension, you know that one. So hip extension with your feet on the ball is up like that. And then the leg curl is just out like that. Back in, drop your hips down. So supine hip extension and then into leg curl. And that's one rep each time you do that. So bridge those hips up. And don't drop those hips as you do the leg curl, which is generally one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're doing that. So that's the first superset, pull-ups or dumbbell row, then into the Shelk. Okay, in the second superset of workout A, we're going to go down to the ground, do regular push-ups, and then come back up and do dumbbell split squats. Now, in this program, you're going to see a lot of max minus 2. That means when you do the repetitions, you're going to do 2 less than failure. So if I can do 30 push-ups, I'm only going to go to 28. If I can only do 10 push-ups, I'm only going to go to 8 push-ups. I'm going to stop short, well short of failure, so that I'm not compromising my form. Now we want to push, and we want to do perfect execution of each repetition. That's why we're reconstructing the body here. So regular push-up position, your hands are slightly wider than the shoulder width apart. Body in a perfect straight line, abs braced, drop your chest down, pause for 1, drive up. That little pause down there at the bottom will probably cut a couple of repetitions off your maximum as well. Then you come up, and we're going to do the dumbbell split squat, or of course, if you just are starting out, you can do bodyweight only. So it's a slightly bigger than normal step. Drop that hip straight down and up. So from straight on there, you see my body's in a straight line. Dropping down, driving up. And then from this side, you'll see dropping down, coming up. So again, do all repetitions for one side, obviously, and then switch over to the other. Then we're into the third superset. We're almost done reconstructing the body in workout A. All right, final superset of workout A, we're going to go to inverted rows. Now if you don't have a bar for inverted rows, we're going to use dumbbell rear deltoid raises in place. So down to the ground here, overhand grip on the bar. And I'm going to row my chest up, really focusing on, first of all, driving the elbows back and squeezing those shoulder blades together. So work as hard as you can to make sure that most of the stress is in this upper back position, okay? Try not to pull with your arms. Instead, try to squeeze the shoulder blades together and tuck those elbows in. Really, really powerful change in how you do that exercise. Now again, if you don't have that bar, you're going to use the dumbbells and do the rear deltoid raises, and you only need very light weights for this. So from the side, you'll see I've got my hips back, lower back flat, dumbbells at arm's length, raising up, really squeezing at the top there, and back down. You're just really weak at that top position. So from the front, just like that. So choose one of those two, either the row or the raise, and then you're going to finish off with the mountain climber. Push-up position, hands in, just under your shoulders, body in a straight line, abs braced, knee up and out. Nice, good athletic movement. That's it for the third superset. You're going to do interval training. We're going to do fewer intervals than normal because, again, we're building the body back up. And then that's it. Make sure you do the stretching. A little extra time in stretching in this program. That's it. Next day, you'll do another reconstruction workout that's easier. And then 2 days later, you're into workout B.